guys, welcome back to Linda's Pantry, and today I'm super excited to bring you along for, I'm going to tell you this is not my first keto recipe, but I have never claimed any of my low carb recipes to be keto because I hadn't done the research yet. And so this recipe actually comes off of my keto app and I will show you the app icon so you can look it up, see if you want to use it. I can plug in everything I eat for the day and track it, and it'll measure out the macros for me, and I can stay on track and know that I'm getting what I need to get in. So this is as you see in the title, a Keto Buffalo Chicken Soup. It looks so good, and I said I have to try it. And I'm going to use my Tupperware pressure cooker because I don't really want to sit and wait for this. I'm ready for dinner coming up very, very soon. The recipe is for it's double this. So if I post the recipe, know that it's going to be the complete recipe that they give you, and I can do the nutrition and everything. So the full recipe makes 4 servings. I'm going to make 2. The full recipe is 752 calories, 55.7 grams of fat, 54.3 grams of protein. Net carbs are 6.9. And so if you're going to add that, okay, saturated, it breaks everything down. Cholesterol, sodium, all of it, potassium, it'll break everything down for you. And you can measure it out and know that you can stay on plan. If that's what you're doing, if not, then no worries, no harm, no foul, right? So I am gonna follow the recipe, only I'm gonna do half, and let's go back here. Where is it? I've got it on my phone here. I don't normally do this, you know that. So for half the recipe, I need 2 stalks of celery, which I have chopped up, and maybe I'll just bring you in and so you can see what's going on. But I know a lot of you were very excited about keto recipes, so I wanted to bring you along. I've got another one coming up tomorrow, which I've done before, but you know, I just didn't know if it was keto or not. The ketogenic diet is pretty amazing on the health benefits, and really that's why I'm doing it more than the weight loss. Yes, I'd like to lose the extra 5 or 6 pounds, but in just a short period of time, this hand that has hurt and ached for every time it rains here, just my hand, I've had absolutely no pain. So it's an anti-inflammatory diet. Done right, it can change your world. So even though I don't have a lot of aches and pains, I want to make sure I don't have any. All right, guys, come on in and we'll get started on the recipe. It's gonna be delicious. Okay, so it calls for, the half recipe is 2 stalks of celery, 1 fresh carrot, which, you know, there's a little bit of carbs and sugar to the carrot, and carbs, vegetables have carbs, but what a healthy way to get them instead of, you know, pasta and bread and I don't know, those kind of things. So it also calls for some fresh thyme. So I just picked this right off my patio little herb garden. And now, let's see. You need heavy cream, so I need to get that out. Let's see. We're just really going to combine all the all the ingredients together and cook it. And because this is going in the pressure cooker, it's not going to take that long. I'm going to do it for 20 minutes and we'll have soup. So let's get my heavy cream and we'll get to measuring this stuff out. Now, I'm probably going to add the heavy cream in after I take it out so it doesn't break, because if you heat some of that stuff up too quickly, it can break on you. So you're going to need cream cheese, salt. I use only Himalayan pink salt now, which I've done that for years, but it's definitely a healthier version. You're gonna need Kerrygold butter, And the reason I'm using Kerrygold, it's a grass-fed butter. If you're trying to be as clean in the ketogenic diet, you really want grass-fed if at all possible, if you can afford it and you can find it and it's available. So that's all I'm saying. So we're gonna go ahead and put this down in my pressure cooker. Oh, this is gonna be so good. It's been kind of a cool spring day here. It's below 60 and the wind's kind of blowing, and we've had rain, just intermittent rain showers, which is fine. That's what makes it so pretty and green up here. I love it. So now we have, let me grab, okay, so now in here, you're gonna want 2 cups of chicken broth, and I'm using my turkey bone broth. I may end up putting a little bit more in here than that. I don't think that's gonna be quite enough liquid once I get the chicken and everything in there. So I'm prepared for adding to that. But look how beautiful this turkey broth came out. It just came out beautiful. Okay, so our chicken, now it calls for a pound of chicken, and this is boneless, skinless chicken thighs. So that's going in. Oh, it's gonna be delicious. I am super excited, and I'll have enough for leftovers. All right, so now butter-wise, what are we looking at? We are looking at 6 tablespoons of butter for the original recipe, so 3 tablespoons of butter, which I'm gonna guesstimate. That's 1, 2, 3 of Kerrygold butter, and I'm good with that. All right, now we need Frank's hot sauce. And some cayenne pepper, some fresh thyme, which is already in there. I don't have cayenne pepper, so it's calling for a 1/2 teaspoon. I'm just gonna put a couple squirts of Tabasco because to me, that's just as good. Okay, and then for 1/2 teaspoon, and that's for the full recipe, so that was like 1/4 teaspoon. Frank's is gonna need 2 ounces of Frank's hot sauce in here. And that adds to your liquid too, right? I don't know, I might need a little bit more. I better have a little bit more. It's hard for me to do a recipe when I know that I know what I'm gonna like in it. And I know I'm gonna want it hot and spicy. Anyway, okay. Now that we've got that, we're not gonna add our cream cheese or our heavy cream until after this is all done. So this is going in the microwave. I'm gonna add some Himalayan pink salt. You need plenty of seasoning for this. There is a little bit of sodium. I'm not worried about sodium at all. In fact, the facts on sodium and our American diet are, I don't know, I feel like we're being cheated because we need to eat how our bodies were designed to eat. And there you go. Okay, so a little bit of salt, and put my butter dish away, and we will put the lid on the pressure cooker, and it's gonna be so delicious. Make sure I didn't miss anything, because you know me, I don't follow recipes very often. Okay. So now we are gonna go ahead and... Okay guys, so you're gonna make sure that you stay below the fill line on this, any pressure cooker, but I have everything in there. It looks amazing. I'm gonna put the lid on, and this has several, I mean, now it's locked in place, but then this is another lock, and everything is fantastic. This is microwave proof. It's encapsulated. There's metal encapsulated in this, and I mean, I've put metal in here and microwaved like egg cups or poached eggs. It's my favorite way to have poached eggs is out of here. but the metal encapsulated doesn't allow the microwaves to touch your food. So it's going in my 1,000-watt microwave oven for 20 minutes at 90% power. So, and then once it comes down off of pressure, which only takes a few minutes, then we'll add in our cream and our cream cheese, and we're gonna be good to go, and we'll have dinner. And I can't wait for you guys to see how wonderful this comes out, because anyway, okay, so I'll be back. Okay guys, so the pressure valve has come down off of pressure, so you're safe to release this. You could do a quick release. There is a vent right under this, and you can do a quick release that way, but I generally let it come down. It's fine. And now we can open it. Oh, look it. Oh my goodness. Wow, look at that. Everything is cooked through. It smells like chicken wings. I might need some more Franks. So I'm gonna taste because that's the kind of girl I am. I'm gonna taste and see if it tastes like chicken wings to me, which is what I want. Oh goodness, okay. Oh my gosh, okay, that is so delicious. I can't even tell you how good that is. I'm so excited. Okay, so we're gonna put in some heavy whipping cream, and it's gonna make it creamy and delicious, and that's a 1/4 cup, okay? It's gonna make it really creamy and rich, and then we're gonna add in the cream cheese. Now, the cream cheese, this is a whipped cream cheese, but I don't care, I'm gonna add it. It's not the equivalent to what I would normally do, so it's calling for 2 ounces, and whipped is gonna be a little bit different than the solid brick. So I'm adding a little more than you would for a solid brick. And we're gonna let that melt down in there. And you could garnish this with blue cheese. I don't happen to have any right now, which I cannot believe. Okay guys, so here we are for a taste test. Super excited. Okay, so I have a little bit of everything. I have some chicken thigh, I have carrots and celery, and the broth. I'm in love. The vegetables still have a bite to them. They're not crunchy by any means, but they still have a bite. So it mimics, if you're gonna have wings and you had celery and carrot sticks, it mimics that feel. And the broth is just so delectable. I highly recommend this. The only thing that I would do different is I'd probably crumble a little bit more blue cheese, and I don't know though, the spice is perfect. I don't think I want to change the spice on this, but it is so good. This is one of my new favorites. And dishing up about a cup is perfect, but you know what? I'm not going to feel guilty if I have a little bit more if I'm still hungry. But soup is very filling. It's very easy for you to get your macros in, and especially with this kind of soup, it's delicious. It is absolutely a winner. Winner, keto dinner. Anyway, guys, if you would like to see some more keto recipes, which I'm going to be posting, but if there's something that you'd like to see, I'm not going to do sugar replacements. I'm not a sweets eater. I've already been asked to do some stuff like that. I really gravitate away from sweets, so it's not something that would get consumed here. But I mean, if I end up making a dessert now and then, I definitely will bring you along. But in your request, I hope that you would request like savory dishes, side dishes, that kind of thing, that I can actually bring to you and help you be a little healthier, even if you're not on a ketogenic diet. But let me tell you, you're gonna feel better. And eating clean ketogenic. So I'm not eating vats of bacon that's full of preservatives and nitrates and all that. I'm trying to buy, you know, the best I can get with no sugar, which you have to read labels if you're going to do this, but all of this is totally sugar-free and delicious, and I can't stop eating it. So I'm going to let you go for now, and I hope that you make this, and if you've made it before, I hope that you leave a comment in the comment section down below.